Carl Zakarian here with NetFocus Technologies. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how we can use the LinkRunner AT4000 to locate and diagnose network errors. The LinkRunner AT4000 is an advanced copper and fiber network testing, diagnostics, discovery, and mapping tool. We will cover network discovery and connectivity verification, detect and verify network port speeds, bandwidth testing and response times, and lastly, we will analyze network port statistics. In this scenario, we have a business site that was having internet speed fluctuations and their backup system was failing to complete. The network environment has a gigabit switch, a network attached backup system, and a firewall. The WAN port on the firewall is connected to the ISP router. The firewall LAN port X0 is connected to port 20 on the switch. The network attached backup system is connected to port 48, and the LinkRunner AT4000 is connected to port 12 on the switch. We will first start by mapping out the network environment by performing a network discovery. We initiate this by tapping on the Discovery button. We could see here that the network discovery found 30 devices on this network. From the discovery screen, we could tap on our LinkRunner device to confirm that we are connected to port 12. Moving back to the discovery screen, we can also confirm the firewall is connected to port 20 on the switch. We can also confirm that the network attached backup system is connected on port 48. We can now move on to auto test and obtain some response times of the network. We can do so by tapping on the auto test button. Here we have a CPA profile that was created earlier to test for certain criteria. Tapping on it will initiate a series of tests. Notice here we are connected at a gigabit link speed, denoted here in bold. We can also see here our DHCP response time took 4.8 seconds, and our DNS response time was 20 milliseconds, and our firewall response time is at 1 millisecond. Moving on with our diagnostics, the first complaint at this business site was they had internet speed issues. The internet service at this location is provisioned for 300 megabits download speed. However, they are only receiving 90 megabits. To find out why it's 90 megabits per second, we will first perform a bandwidth test by using the iPerf tool on the LinkRunner AT4000. We want to validate that our link between the switch and the firewall has ample bandwidth and nothing is throttled. To prepare for this test, we have a PC running iPerf in server mode on the far end of our port 20 link. We will issue an iPerf test against our target PC and make note of our bandwidth results. To begin our iPerf test, we tap on the iPerf icon, then tap on the gear icon located at the top right. Here, we will set up some criteria. First, the target PC IP is set to 192.168.0.28. The upload and download limits threshold are set to 300 megabits. Now that we are ready, we will tap on the start to begin our bandwidth test. iPerf will test the upload throughput first, followed by download throughput. Here, we see that our upload speed is at 624 megabits per second, and our download speed is at 917 megabits per second, exceeding our threshold we set earlier. This lets us know that our link is capable of doing well over 300 megabits per second, as indicated by the red dotted lines. So you might be wondering, if we can do 917 megabits with the iPerf test, why are we locked in at 90 megabits with our internet speeds? To find out why, let's go back into our discovery screen. From here, we will tap on the firewall gateway. We will then tap on the interfaces. Notice here that the X0 LAN interface is set to 1 gigabit. However, on the WAN side, denoted here with the X1, is linked at 100 megabits with the ISP modem. This is the reason why our download speed maxed out at 90 megabits per second via the speed test. To solve this problem, we swapped out the ISP modem for a newer model with gigabit interfaces. We performed another speed test and achieved 316 megabits for download speeds. Our next issue at the site has to do with their backup system failing to complete due to network errors. The error messages on the application hinted that the network was the culprit, but didn't specify why. To track down this issue, we go into the Discovery app. We tap on the core switch where the backup system is connected to. Next, we tap on the interfaces. From here, we look for the port that the backup system is on, which will be port 48. Now, we tap on the statistics to get some more information. From the statistics screen, we will scroll to the bottom, and we can see that for unicast, we have 17.8 million packets, but our transmission discards are at 46,000. Having too many discards on a port can oftentimes break how protocols work, and therefore applications like backup software can stop performing their function. The reason for the transmission discards in this case was due to an oversubscribed gigabit port. We moved the backup system to a 10 gig port to solve the issue. As you can see, by utilizing the LinkRunner AT4000 to locate bandwidth problems and network errors, it can make diagnosing issues like this effortless. Alright, I want to thank you for watching this video. Take care. See you on the next one.